Your grandfather has been nonverbal all your life due to a stroke. When you are finally old enough to care for him, after everyone leaves he focuses on you and says finally, let's get started. My entire life, my grandpa was my hero. While he had a stroke, and couldn't talk at all, he was there and his eyes were so kind. Whenever I felt down, I went to him and talked, and he listened. Today is the first day my family let me alone with him, because despite being workaholics, they had some common sense. As soon as the door closed, I heard a sigh. Turning around, I saw Grandpa, standing tall, and proud looking at me. Finally, let's get started, he said, gesturing me to follow him. I subconsciously did so, but was so confused. Grandpa, I started, when we arrived at his room. Lied. Never had a stroke, he said. Why? I asked. This way I could keep my life long enough for you to be left alone with me. 16 years, they were cautious for 16 years, he said, as he took out a small box. What's going on? I asked. I am your grandfather, and you are my precious grandson. But everyone else you ever saw in this house, at family gatherings, is not related to you, he said, giving me the box. I took it, confused. I opened the box, and I saw a photo of a family of 3 smiling. A man, woman and a baby. They are your real parents, he said, and I knew he wasn't lying. The moment I saw those 2 in the photo I felt something, I felt a connection. How? Why? Is this real? I muttered. When you were born, Felix. Your dad's company went big, succeeded in all deals. Your mom got a promotion. And miraculously, I got healthy, Grandpa started. I just stood there staring at him. You want to say, I am a lucky charm? I asked. He laughed. That's why you were named like that. Even before being born, the moment little Lily got pregnant, things started going really well, he said. But now, I said. I don't know how, but this family knew of your birth. You were barely 8 months old when they came, and did the unthinkable. I am alive because you clung to me with your dear life, and they thought I was half senile, he said. I couldn't believe it. And they had no businesses back then, they were bankrupt already, and going down hard, he continued. I couldn't believe it, because now, my family, this family is one of the richest in the entire city. As we were in his room, we heard the door. Grandpa instantly went still, and sat down in his wheelchair. We will have other opportunities to talk, bide your time, he said, then took on his usual grimace. I nodded, and tried hard not to flinch when I heard my mother call my name.